Hi everyone, this is the Legendary R back again with more. This I'm going to be doing another Beyblade Burst Turbo Unboxing. This is going to be for the Riptide Blast set. It's really interesting for a name. And to be honest, I think that this is one of the best sets that they've came out with since the Master Kit. And for some reason we didn't have a set back for Switch Strike, but if we would have gotten one, it would have been great like this. Anyway, it comes with a recolor of Fornius F4, which is a blue recolor. It actually looks really nice. It's just like the Ripfires, but I can't really get Ripfires. Anyway, on the top it says Let It Rip. The side just kind of shows you the launcher that you're getting. And on the back, it's a right spin Beyblade, a defensive type, and the launcher is actually compatible for right and left spin Beyblades. And I'll also kind of test it to see if it's good with Takara Beyblades or not. And now, let's get into the unboxing. First, let's get into the Beyblade, then we'll get into the launcher, because the launcher is probably the most complicated part of the set. So, the layer is Emperor Fornius. I actually do like the translucent blue on it. It actually kind of reminds me of when Emperor Fornius powers up in the anime. It looks really nice too, especially with the blue. Then, here's a QR code if you want to scan it. It might be a little bit dark, so pretty sure whenever I get around to editing this, it will be brighter so you can see easier. And here's the Zero disc. Zero was originally on Surprise and Requiem. And I remember when Emperor Fornius first came out for Hasbro, it was really nice. It was really nice just having it. And to be honest, I feel like Emperor Fornius is one of the top Beyblades for Slingshot now. Anyway, here's the Yard Slingshot driver. The way to actually change in Slingshot mode is to twist, pull, twist. It's a little bit hard for me to do it because I don't have fingernails, but you just pull it up, twist it, then basically twist again. Twist, pull it up, then twist again. But then again, it's a little bit hard to do, so it might need someone to. But then again, it's a little bit hard to do, so I think that it's a little bit. I don't really think it's worth doing sometimes. Unless you plan on having a slingshot battle. Got my original Fornius here. Seems a little weak. Oh. Okay, so compared to the original one, this is the original one. This actually has stronger slopes than this. I don't even know how or why, but they gave it better slopes. This is why buying Hasbro recolors isn't always a bad idea, because sometimes these slopes are actually better. Okay, so here we are. We're going on to the Riptide launcher. I think it's called the Riptide launcher. Not really sure what else it would be called. Here is the QR code for it if you want to scan it. It's pretty hard to see, but there you go. I'm trying so hard. This is not working. Why won't you focus? You know what? I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay, so here's the QR code if you want to scan it. And now you can basically see that it is that has a little lip there, so that way it won't hurt your hands if you're trying to launch it. Now this launcher actually is both the right and left spin, like I mentioned earlier. So it also has an L and an R symbol. So I'm gonna turn the light again. It has an L and an R symbol, so that way you can actually see which one. So you can actually see which way you're supposed to have it. And since I basically launch with my right hand, I'll actually test it out like this. Also, it does have a little tab right there for you to switch your modes on Turbo Spryzen or any of your other dual spin Beyblades that you have. Which I think is a really nice little added bonus, since they really did think about how some people don't even have a tool for that. So this is basically a great launcher. It seems to be just all in one, but I'll actually do a few test launches, then we'll see how good it is. Okay, that's a bit better. This is the Takara Stadium, and I'm going to be launching Emperor Fornius. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Okay, it actually worked well. Emperor Fornius does look good in the arena too. It looks pretty good, to be honest. I like the colors for it, and this launch actually did launch pretty smoothly. Oh, and I almost forgot about the gauge thing. So, whenever you launch your Beyblade, it'll actually show you how strong your launch is. And for mine, it wasn't really that strong, so you can just press this little white tab and then it'll reset. By the way, if you wanted to know which one is the best, this is 0. That is the strongest. On the top, it's the strongest. So now we know that all Hasbro and Takara Beyblades work with this launcher. That actually, believe it or not, that actually does make this launcher way more valuable. Okay, we're going to be doing a battle between Emperor Fornius 0-yard slingshot versus Tide Traptune 8-bump wedge slingshot. Well, I think it's spiral trap. I don't know. I don't know what they call it at this point. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Just using the launcher here. Apparently that was a halfway launch. Okay, so if you do want to do a battle with this launcher, it actually does work pretty well. Yeah, that was a draw. So if you do want to do a battle with this launcher, it actually does launch pretty well. I don't know about the power gauge though. Okay. I think I'm just going to do one more battle about the Takara launcher so you can see the difference. This is a left and right spin launcher, so it might have a little bit more power. Just keep that in mind. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot. Okay, so the Beyblades have a little bit more control with the Takara launcher, from what I understand. Oh, a burst finish. That was surprising. Anyway, that concludes my unboxing / review for the Riptide Blast set. So, what are my thoughts on it? Well, as for my thoughts, Emperor Fornius seems to be a really good Beyblade. It has tighter slopes than the original Emperor Fornius for Hasbro at least. So I think it's gonna be a better edition than a regular single pack one. It might not be anime accurate, but it is better on a gameplay standpoint. And for the launcher does have a fault. It is that it doesn't seem like you're really able to. I didn't really test it out much, but it seems like the gauge gets stuck every once in a while. Or you might just be launching really hard and then you just don't see the gauge move. But those might be the only faults I see so far. So overall, I do recommend this site for collectors, people that are playing the game casually. Well, by that I mean for fun. And for the people that are playing this game competitively. So, I recommend this Beyblade for basically everyone, because it works with the Takara Beyblades too, so there's not really a reason to not get it, because there are some Beyblades in the Hasbro. There are some Beyblades that came out for Hasbro that literally don't even work at all with Takara launchers, and it's really sad to see that. But this launcher and the Sword launcher, for Hasbro at least, are the only two launchers that basically bridge the gap. And because of that, I had to say that I recommend it for everyone. Anyway, like if you want, favorite if you want, and subscribe for more awesomeness. Like if you want, favorite if you want, and subscribe to become a legend in the making. See you next time, bye, and we're all proven to be legendary.